So, like I did the disclaimer. So everything that y'all about to hear right now, from the time I leave for Fort Myers and, you know, to the time that I actually like realized like, yeah, we was not gonna work. Before I left, I still had, he still haven't changed none of the passwords to his account. So Judy and I was going at it for a while before I ended up telling her about herself and then ended up blocking her. And it was funny because then she went and unblocked me on her page and then messaging me on my page. And then I ended up, you know, telling her about herself and then blocking her on my page. Then Shay number 2, I was seeing that they were going back and forth, flirting with each other, making it more based on them literally getting back together than the child. So I cursed her out. She had me blocked, my personal page blocked. So but she never unblocked me and messaged me. She just left it as it was. And then I went on his page, like his feed, and just wrote a whole nasty message like to everybody that he was secretly either talking to, that I seen that it was in his inbox. I did like a whole like status, like just basically saying that, yeah, it's not him, it's me. Let me tell y'all about yourself. Let me tell y'all who y'all really messing with. So yeah, I did all that. Yes, I did all of that. There's more. Oh God, there's more. So before I leave, his mom asked me, because there were certain things that I couldn't take. Mind you, I like bought brand new bunk bed for the kids. I bought myself a brand new bed. I bought so many things brand new. I bought everything brand new. And to have to leave a lot of those stuff behind it was so frustrating that I had to leave all that stuff behind. So on the way to Fort Myers, I have the 3 youngest with me. And no, I think I had the 3 youngest with me, or I was driving by myself. But I get there, and the way down, up to Fort Myers, I'm doing a lot of thinking. And then I believe like he called me like once or twice and was apologizing for what had happened, what he said to me, what he said to my oldest son. And I'm sitting there listening, and then we get into this big argument, because then I go into telling him like, I know you've been messing with Shay number 2. I know you and Judy still messing around. Obviously you and CC have something going on. I'm like, I'm tired. Like, you keep proving to me like you don't want to be with me. I don't understand why you keep calling me and apologizing, and knowing that in a couple of weeks or a couple of months you're gonna go right back to doing what you want. So we got into, he's like, that's your problem. You keep going into my things, you keep looking for stuff, and you the one who keep finding it. You the one who keep making yourself upset. You the one who keep. I'm like, well, he doesn't know I'm leaving. I'm like, whatever, hang up on him. He keeps calling back. I don't pick up. Then eventually he just stops calling. So I make it to Fort Myers, and Jolene, the kids are there. They're so happy to see, because at this point they only knew the first 3, so they haven't met my third oldest daughter, and then the newborn. So when we all get there, they're like so excited to see everybody, and I'm so excited to see them because I haven't seen them in a while, but still like depressed, because now I'm at Jolene's house, and you know, she got all this other stuff is going on. She was explaining to me a little bit about what was going on, but not a lot. But I knew they were still like going through things, and I'm like, I'm putting all this burden on them, and I felt bad about it. But here I am with 5 kids, and now I'm jobless again. Now I'm homeless, like basically homeless. I don't have, I'm like, so of course I took that in. I put on a mask, making it seem like, you know, like I'm happy to be there, like everything's is gonna be okay. And of course Jolene is like reassuring me like everything's gonna be okay. A couple of weeks go by, I sign up for Medicaid, cash assistance, everything I can down there. So that's when I think they had like a week break before they ended, but they ended up like not taking loads out yet. And Jolene and me, we would go to like Wawa's. Wawa's subs was like the best. Was like the best. So mind you, this is like a couple of days. Yeah, wait, let me go back a little bit. So he ends up like 2 days later, because mind you, he has to start the new job. He ends up calling me. So I pick up, and he's like going off on me, like on the brinks of crying. How you just gonna leave? And how you just gonna take all the stuff? We just had a baby. How you just gonna take my kid like that? Just blah 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 blah. I'm sitting there really quiet, not saying nothing. And mind you, I hear his mom in the background. I guess the mom came and was helping him like get some stuff out of there or whatever. So he was like, well, since you're leaving, can you just pay? Because mind you, I had the rent money. I was gonna pay my rent and everything. He was like, well, since you're leaving, just pay the first month rent, just pay the rent, and I'll take care of it from now on. I'll just keep the apartment, and because I'm gonna start working, so I'll be able to pay the apartment. I was like, no. I was like, what money am I gonna have for me and my kids? And he's like, well, what he's supposed to do, where he's supposed to go. Now he really don't have nowhere to go. And I said, you should have thought about that before you started running around with all these other females. So then he starts going off on me. Oh, that's your problem. And then I hear his mom was like, in the background, why are you still arguing with her? She left already. Just hang up the phone. She says she's not coming back. She says she's not gonna pay the rent. Just hang up on her. And he's like, but she got my daughter. She got my we just had a baby. And his mom was like, just hang up on her. I was like, the fuck? But I told you, like, that switch thing that she does. So I was not surprised, but then I was like, whatever. We just hung up on each other. So I kind of felt bad, because I'm like, damn, he really trying to get his life together. But then at the end of the day, like, that's the type of that's the type of person I am. Like, and to hear me say that out loud, it was like, damn, like, you still was real sappy for certain people, and even when they did you wrong, you still wanted to see the best outcome. But now I'm feeling bad because I had to choose myself and my children, and now I'm feeling bad about it.